Welcome back to the show. On Friday night, we made it to Big Diamond Speedway, where this season they've added the late models to their program.
Yes, and before the night's events, I met with veteran driver Scotty Hawes. Now, Scotty, you usually race a super late model at Port Royal on Saturday nights, but now you're racing a 358 here in Big Diamond.
We only live 25 miles from this place, and when we run Bedford Speedway, Bedford, Pennsylvania, that's about 170 mile. That's really the only track going on a Friday night. So because of Smully running, Big Diamond running the 358 class, we put small motors together, and we're running him in our backup cars because he made the purse pretty good.
Well, which car do you prefer to drive?
It really doesn't matter. I mean, the cars are basically identical. One has 600 horsepower and the other one has 840. So this is definitely closer racing on these small racetracks like this.
So you don't care as long as you're having fun?
Right, we don't care as long as we're having fun and we can survive and everything goes well.
Okay, so how do you feel about where the late models are going here at Big Diamond?
Well, number one, it's going to take time. Smully, or the guy that runs the place, he's got to give it at least a full year. He made a bold move going to dirt. Means all the late models here have to run Hoosier tires, which I'm not saying is right or wrong, but that sort of killed the Grandview cars that were only 40 miles away to come up. So he's banking on drawing cars from the Harrisburg area, and some of them guys, it's a lower buck class, they don't like traveling, but as things progress here, I think it can work out. We'll just have to wait and see. There's a lot of limited late model tracks out there, only get sometimes 12, 14 cars too. Then the next week they'll have 20, but we'll see how things go here.
Okay, great, and we wish you the best tonight.
Thank you.
So let's see how Scotty Hawes fared in the 20-lap late model event. Front row starters Ben Whitaker in the black 13 and 19 Drew Weiser ran side by side from the drop of the green and through the completion of the first lap, before the yellow came out for Sean Merkel, who spun into the infield. On the restart, Andy Hawes in the black 76 would emerge as a challenger for the lead as he cuts it tight exiting turn 2. Weiser briefly has a car length on Whitaker and Hawes, but going through the turns, Andy Hawes clips a Ute tire, which breaks his front suspension and sends him spinning. On the next restart, Weiser and Whitaker enter turn 1 about even, but Weiser pulls away while the 4 of Danny Snyder works to the inside of Whitaker in a race for second place. Although they race door to door through 3 and 4, the pair are actually able to close on Weiser as they come down to the line. Whitaker has a slight advantage heading into the turns. Then it appears that Snyder has the position exiting 2. Then it is a drag race down the backstretch. Snyder hugs the inside of 3 and 4 and powers his way past Whitaker to claim the second spot. For a couple of laps, Weiser and Snyder went at it for the lead. But on lap 6, Snyder rockets off of turn 2 and into the point position. Down the stretch, Danny Snyder would pull away from Weiser, who eventually lost second to Whitaker. And Danny Snyder would go on to take the checkers in the late model feature. Weiser did not complete the last lap, which moved Scotty Hawes up to third. Hawes also took over the points lead. Sean Fitzpatrick in the 102 machine and the 85 of Kyle Fulweiler led the 358 modifieds to the green for their 25-lap feature event. As Fulweiler pulls away, Jeff Strunk in the number 4 takes a peek to the inside of Fitzpatrick in turns 3 and 4. On the exit of the turn, Strunk secures the second spot. The first caution would come out on lap 3 when Ray Swinehart comes to a stop on the backstretch. It was during this yellow that Strunk came to a stop and had to be towed to the pits. This moved the red 15 of Billy Pouch Jr. up to the second position. Brett Cressley in the red 19 and the 357 of Frank Cozy run behind the lead duo, with the 91 of Rick Lawbuck joining in the mix. Stuart Friesen in a team car to Cozy's and with the orange bumper is always a force to be reckoned with. After getting by the 75 of Lou Ciccone, he passes Cozy. Ciccone makes contact with Cozy, setting off this chain reaction crash. One car collected in the accident was the 126 of Dwayne Howard. On the restart, Pouch clears Fulweiler before they hit the stripe. As they head into turn 1, Kressley works to the inside of Fulweiler, while Friesen and Laubach race for the 4th spot. Even though he started 19th, you can never count out the blue 1C of Craig Von Doren. He would methodically work his way towards the front of the field. By the halfway point, Laubach has the runner-up position as Friesen and Kressley race for the 3rd spot. Down the stretch, Laubach would close on Pouch. He would make one final charge at Pouch, but would come up 0.2 of a second short at the line.
Well, Billy, congratulations on your win. You and Laubach put on quite a show there. I noticed you stayed on the inside and he had to pass you on the outside, and that was not possible.
No, we got out front there, and he was strong, and we were glad we got out front before he did, because I think he might have been better than me if he would have got out front. So, but the Growers Garden Center, especially Riggin car, was very good tonight. So my guys got a good car going here.
Well, it was almost a photo finish.
Yeah, I seen him come on the outside, and he got better than me at the end there, so it was kind of enticing here. So it's been a while since we've been a regular here. I did a lot of traveling out, and actually got to go out to Western PA, Bedford, a couple of tracks out there, and come back home here, and we put a statement on here early in the year, so hopefully we can keep it going.
Oh yes, you've had a very good season so far.
Yeah, no, we've won 3 wins with this car. I think we won 2 here and 1 at Grandview, so it's been a good start to the year. I run about 5 different classes, so this is Wednesday night we broke lead in, so or else we'd had 4 wins this year, but we're coming along good, so.
Well, excellent, and congratulations again.
Well, thank you. I hope you guys come back out here again, and don't forget about us here in Coal Country.
Friesen held on to 3rd, CVD finished 4th after starting 19th, and Kressley came home 5th.
Well, my goodness, Billy Pouch Jr. certainly is a talented and versatile driver.
That's for sure. He'll drive about anything that has wheels on it. Now, coming up next, we will go back to Pittsburgh's Pennsylvania Motor Speedway for more highlights from Saturday evening.
Pit Pass returns right after this.
Pocono Raceway 2014. For tickets, call 1-800-RACEWAY or visit PoconoRaceway.com.
Seagram's Escapes. Keep it colorful.